segment, I'm going to show you the opening trap that many people may try against you, especially when you're only starting out. After the introductory moves e4, e5, knight f3, and knight c6, if you go for the normal developing moves such as bishop c4, Black may respond with bishop to c5, which is the Italian game, or knight f6, which is the two knights game. But it's really interesting when people play knight d4. Now, knight d4 is not a very good move. Why? Because in the opening you're really trying to develop your pieces as soon as possible and to fight for the central squares. Instead of doing that, Black is playing another move with the same piece. So there would be more than one way for White to obtain an advantage. One simple way is just to take the knight and to castle, and White has the upper hand. Another way would be to play a move like c3. Simply attacking the knight, and after knight f3, queen f3, you have already developed your bishop and your queen. You have a threat over here, which is checkmate in one move, and you're ready to pounce with d4 and to have a really, really nice position in the center of the board. So these would be the two ways to obtain an advantage. Either to take on d4 or to play c3. But Black is also posing a question. Here is a pawn for free. Is it safe to take it or not? Well, that's where the trap is. And if you happen to take this pawn, thinking that you have just earned a pawn for free, well, you're in for a surprise, because Black's next move, queen g5, is a double attack. Your knight is under attack, your pawn on g2 is under attack, and you really cannot defend both. What is White going to do? Well, White really doesn't have very many choices here, so White may as well try to take on f7, attacking the rook, attacking the queen, and using this fork to try to win a little bit more material. Trying to defend doesn't work. If White plays knight g4, okay, now for the moment this knight is protected, and the pawn on g2 is no longer under attack, but Black has a really nice double attack with d5. With this move, d5, the pawn is attacking the bishop, and the bishop is attacking the knight on g4. So we have a very nice double attack. One of those two pieces is going to fall. If White plays bishop to e2, trying to defend the knight takes, queen takes, bishop g4, Black is simply one piece up. So instead of knight g4, the only other thing that White can try here is to take on f7, but now queen takes on g2, threatening to take the rook. No way to protect the rook, so the rook moves out of the way. And now queen takes e4 check. All of a sudden, this king is in trouble. You can't really play queen e2, you're going to lose the queen. So White is trying to cover his king by playing bishop to e2. And can you spot the best move for Black? It's pretty nice to play knight c2 and take the queen, because the queen would have to be sacrificed for the knight. But in this position, we are looking for the best move in chess, the strongest move in chess, and it's to give checkmate. Knight f3, smother checkmate, and the game is over.